Ran into someone at the wrong place, wrong time, and it changed my life. I did my last year of college in Japan as an exchange student in the 1980s. I really enjoyed my time there. I met a girl that I fell in love with, and as the school year came to a close I was scraping around for ways to stay in Japan. I was having a hard time though, as I didn't really know how to get a job in Japan as a foreigner, and I am not really good at self-promotion or networking. During the school year, I got a part-time job off a job board in the student lounge. The job was teaching English to employees at a company in a town called Yonoshire in Saitama, more than an hour away by train. I left the job after a few months though, because I was not very good at it, and the students, company employees, mostly stopped coming to the classes. Out of about 10 or so students that I inherited, there were only 2 at the end. Shortly after the school year ended, I was running out of money, my visa was ending, and I was at the point that within a few weeks I would have no choice but to go back to the States. On a random weekday morning, since I no longer had classes, I went to a part of Tokyo called Jimbocho to kill some time. I had only been there a couple of times, but they had a couple of bookstores that had books in English. As I was walking down the street, out of nowhere someone called my name. It was Mr. Nato, one of the last 2 students I had in my company English class. In Yonoshire. About 40 miles away. I have no idea why he was there, 40 miles away from his place of employment on a weekday morning, probably a sales call, but it was not like Jimbocho is a bustling business destination. And there was little reason for me to be there either, as I had to ride a couple of trains 40 minutes to get there, and I had only been there maybe 3 times during the previous year. We exchanged greetings, and he asked how I am doing, and I tell him I am unfortunately getting ready to go back to the US, and then he told me that Mr. Murata, the other of my last 2 students, had left their company to join the international department of a Japanese computer firm located in downtown Tokyo. Maybe he could ask Mr. Murata if there might be a job for me there too. Long story short, they did have a need for a native checker, English proofreader. And with Mr. Murata's introduction I got hired at his new firm. So this chance encounter on a weekday morning with one of my 2 last English students in a Tokyo neighborhood 40 miles from where either of us was likely to be, and the fact that my only other remaining student had recently changed jobs to a place where I actually could be of use put this aimless college graduate on a path to a 15-year career as a technical translator, and also gave me the means to stay in Japan and eventually marry my college sweetheart.